What's up?
Hi guys.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Cześć.
Oh no, you switched to Polish.
I thought we were saying hi in different languages.
¿Cómo estás does not even.
I know, I was saying hi in different languages. You didn't get the gist. But anyway, what's up? Hi.
Welcome back to I Got the Ick.
Woo.
If you are listening, please comment 2 under this video so we know people are listening to
Please.
this. Just like the number 2.
We're really struggling out here. Today's a really fun episode. I think it's gonna be a memorable one. I really think it might do well in the charts.
You're probably wondering what the hell this
What the
title
fuck is Racaroni?
What's a Racaroni? Why is Racaroni?
When is Racaroni?
Where is Racaroni? Well, Racaroni.
Who, what, where, when?
How is Racaroni?
How is he? We'll find
Racaroni's
out.
dead.
He might still be alive. I don't know. Anyway, do you want to explain to our 12 listeners why
I think 12 is being generous.
why this episode is what it is and what we're going to talk about today?
Because there seems to be a lot of conservative, Christian, Catholic, icky men out there.
Very icky.
Say some very outlandish shit.
Misogynistic.
Very misogynistic. If I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. Just date your homies. Just say you're gay. Like, please, like, leave us alone. I don't want to watch football. I don't like beer. I don't want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't like guns. Like, you know who does though?
If you
Your
do-
best friend Brad loves all those things, and he spends so much time with you.
And
He has like a
honestly-
700-day snap streak with you.
Honestly, if you're into any of those things, just turn the podcast off right now. Like, just turn it off. It ain't for you. Or comment the T emoji on any of our videos. We'll greatly appreciate it.
Or just comment on our videos because it actually boosts the algorithm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just comment the emoji.
Yes.
Get the incels because we fight them and it brings us joy.
All publicity is good publicity.
All right.
But do it when I'm hungover so I like really have a fight in me. Not now.
Do you want to do jokes to offend men?
I would love to do jokes to offend men, and today's will be somewhat today's will be somewhat political. Paulina has not seen these
On
yet.
brand.
What was the male politician wearing? A suit of some kind? Hard to know. It wasn't the focus of several Fox News segments for days after the debate.
Oof.
What do you call a man?
Damn, what? Okay, it hit me.
Yes. What do you call a man with multiple credible sexual misconduct allegations against him?
A rapist?
Governor, justice, senator, or even Mr. President.
Facts. All of the above.
The politician is so dedicated to equality.
How dedicated is he?
He has the same number of red ties as blue ones.
Ow, my eyelash came stuck together. Jesus Christ.
Where do babies come from? Conservative.
Yeah, it's conservative.
Sorry, it's the immediate ick I get after saying the word conservative. Conservative lawmakers have no clue, but that won't stop them from legislating away reproductive rights. And that ends today's Jokes to Offend
Snaps.
Men.
Awesome. Love that book. We haven't never reached out to them to tell them that we do this. We should probably do that.
Before they talk.
We're they're like
All right,
literally,
so getting into Racaroni themselves.
You're hitting this, babe.
Getting back into Racaroni themselves, we have our
Racaroni itself.
lovely C. Do we want to play the audio bit out loud for my computer?
From his profile?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, wait. Pause. Where's the remote?
It's down here.
Anyway, the voice memo is from a prompt that says, I take pride in.
Okay, yeah. Yes, I take pride in. I don't take much pride.
What is pride?
Gay.
Ally.
Sad about this, and so my grandmother took an old tomato jar, filled it with leaves and sticks, put a piece of macaroni in it, and gave it to me as my pet. I love this. I thought it was the best thing ever, and I carried it around with me everywhere, proudly showing everyone my pet Racaroni.
So Racaroni
Is
a pet.
Is a caterpillar
Pet caterpillar.
that his grandma gave him because his sister got a pet caterpillar, so he had to get a pet caterpillar. And he adored Racaroni, let me tell you.
Honestly, I love that voice memo. That's one of the best voice memos I've heard on a profile thus far.
Pretty nice voice, too.
Yeah, it wasn't like creepy.
I love a vocal fry.
You don't want to go out for drinks. I want to take you out for drinks.
No, that's not.
I love when women. Chocolate.
Hi, my name is Brad, and I want to know, marry, kill. Wait, what is it? Fuck, marry, kill. Vodka, tequila, or gin. Oh, wait, that like sounded kind of like Trump. I'm not gonna lie. No? Okay.
It's topical for the episode. So we start off this conversation with C going, who did Racaroni vote for in the 2020 election?
Laughing face emoji. Pretty sure he's looking dead. And good thing, too, he was pretty racist. I, on the other hand, voted for Diamond Joe and Team Blue.
What are your thoughts on communism?
Oh my god. I would say there's a lot of good ideas there, but something that I would take long concerted effort to achieve in a way that would actually last and be effective. Capitalism sure as shit isn't working. What about you?
I think some ideas of communism make sense, but our current politicians wouldn't be able to execute correctly. I think if we started taking steps like the UK, socialized healthcare, for example, we would be on a much better path.
Agreed. State of unions and general view of workers' rights are pretty dire in this country. I have to be honest, I'm not very big fan of cats. Lived with a few and I can manage, but not for me. Dogs though, I love them and they love me.
Why not cats?
I love how we just went straight to cats after talking about
Communism.
capitalism. Just not my type, I guess. Never really gelled with any cats. Also, parasites, laughing face emoji.
Oh, parasites? Toxoplasmosis.
Mostly joking. If you become obscenely wealthy, what kind of fuck mansion would you find on Zillow after you died and your estate was up for sale? ? What bizarre architecture, furnishings, decorations, and themed rooms would occupy your home?
I'm so glad because I can actually log on to Webkins right now and show you my dream house that I built.
I mean, honestly, that is a good question. Nobody's asked anything like that. Like, I would have been like, oh, you want to see my solo?
They're like, what are you doing tonight?
Also,
not you.
I want to know what's the budget for the Zillow search?
If you became obscenely wealthy, like it's an obscenely
like $1 billion houses.
Yes.
See, like that's way out of my budget.
No,
So
when
I look, it's outside of my budget. Like I usually only look in like
You're just
2
gonna
or
rent.
3 million because that's still pretty high in my tax budget. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna reach a $3 million. I mean, maybe if people actually fucking listen to this podcast, I will. But do you know what I mean? Like, I don't look at $1 billion mansions.
We should later.
Honestly, that sounds like fun. No, I'm gonna cry.
I think they'd just be really confused if they ever looked at my house.
Architecture. I'm not really into architecture.
I'd love like a bunch of naked statues.
Ooh. But you want that in your house?
Bitch, my body is art, and I live in a museum.
I don't know what that means, but
thanks. You only just like live with me every day and see me every day.
I can see you naked.
Good. You haven't turned into stone yet then.
Oh my god. Does he say anything else?
No, that was it.
Oh,
Thank you so much, C.
Thank you
You inspired this episode.
so much, Racaroni.
Rip,
R.I.P.
Rip Racaroni. Your poetry is in the streets.
Oh god.
All right, and now on the complete opposite spectrum.
Buckle up, bitches.
I don't know if this is.
This was our first ever like TikTok. Well, my first ever TikTok about the podcast and anything like that, and it's great.
This is the first time I screamed.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, he goes.
I'll
Honestly, please.
I'll go as H.
Yes.
Hey, how are things going?
Going well. Trying to understand the hypocrisy behind the philosophy. Can you explain? I've been trying to learn more.
So being pro women's rights in one context, abortion, while not being able to objectively define women, like believing there's non-binary gender spectrum, is a contradiction, and allowing for biological men to compete, play in women's sports when previously not being able to define what a woman is hypocrisy. And allowing bodily autonomy aligns with being pro-choice, but is completely contradictory to vaccine mandates.
Wait.
Let's unpack this.
We have to go back a lot of steps. Is his profile anywhere?
No. It was like just something about like real women and try to define women for me and stuff like that. And it's very hypocritical of people that like, oh, you're going to let trans women play sports, but you can't define what they are. This is when the newest Supreme Court justice was doing her interviews, and they were asking her to define a woman, and she didn't, because it was pretty much like walking into a trap.
But anyway, he put that in his profile like immediately, so we had to talk about it.
He might have unmatched with us or deleted the app.
Honestly, it's for the better if he fucking deleted it.
So,
Please.
okay. So being pro women's rights for abortion, but not being able to define a woman. So apparently this guy is immediately coming after women on this app, which goes back to my point, just say you're gay and leave us alone.
Like, you're trying to find women on this app. Like, okay, like granted,
feminism is intersectional.
Yes, but like maybe granted there are some people out there that like think like this, but you're already coming off the bat saying what a woman is not. It's not fucking great. And it's just like so much.
It's so like
it's a lot. It was disgusting.
And this guy looks like he's never actually seen a human in his life.
Right. Like he's just fucking agitating all the information online. All right, so then you sent a voice memo.
I think it was, you're anti-vax. He literally said he's vaccinated on his profile, and he's there he's like, oh, well, the pro-choice, if it's so pro-choice, then my body, my choice for vaccines. And it's like, that's not, no. you
None
can't
of it
steal
makes
that.
any sense. But then he's talking about the hypocrisy, but then you're saying you don't believe in vaccines, but then you're vaccinated. So like,
and going back to women's
hypocrite?
sports, I actually talked about this with one of my coworkers because it was becoming a debate in Florida, for example, and she's really nice. But she was just saying that like, oh yeah, I don't get why like trans women get to play women's sports. And I was like, oh, did you actually know that they're not allowed to play sports until they reach a certain estrogen level after taking all those hormones and pills for so long? And that they actually have more estrogen in our bodies than we do. And we have more testosterone in our bodies than trans women do. And she was like, really? And I was like, no, yeah, like there is no advantage at all in that.
None of it makes any sense.
And a trans woman has never taken a trophy or a first place prize from someone. Like, it's just so bizarre.
And I love how it came up to this so fast.
The second message.
Literally.
So after I say you're anti-vax, you're vaccinated, He says, it's a false equivalence fallacy to assume that just because I'm against vaccine mandates, that equates to me being unvaccinated. I'm pro-vax, but anti-mandate. An abortion is logically flawed. How can an unborn woman have an abortion if she's aborted before she's born? Say that 10 times.
Okay. First of all, I don't even know how we got into the topic of abortion, but we did. How can an unborn woman have an abortion if she's aborted before she's born?
The little incel Ben Shapiro logic that's coming out of here.
I know we have 2 brain cells, but this man has
negative 5,000
brain cells. What are you fucking talking about?
It's called reproductive rights, you slimy ass motherfucker. Also, you're anti-vax? You're vaccinated! And
Sorry. And then there's
If you ever look at what the requirements are for testosterone levels in trans athletes, it has to be below 10 nanograms per deciliter. An average female-born woman has 15 to 75 nanograms of deciliters in her blood of testosterone. Make it make fucking sense, Hunter.
It's fine, you don't need to
You're
look
just
lower.
speaking in rhymes now, you silly goose.
You silly ghost. You
literally,
silly.
it doesn't.
Anyway, and then he responds to that. That's completely unrelated to my original points. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but logical contradictions are ridiculous.
Wait, also, I am a total badass, and I do not care about sending voice memos. I was so heated when this was happening.
I know.
It was ridiculous.
Republicans contradict themselves too. They're pro-science when it comes to biological sense, but not when it comes to vaccines. And I'm specifically libertarian, not Republican, by the way. Pro-LGBTQ, pro-gun, pro-weed. Okay, you're not pro-LGBTQ. If you don't think trans women are women, first of all, pro-gun, I don't fucking know where that... Weed, what the fuck? 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 And then it goes, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, but logical contradictions are ridiculous. You're a fucking walking contradiction.
You're a walking contradiction. There should be a screening to get you on these apps. Are you mentally okay?
There needs to be a screening in order to be alive.
What QAnon bullshit thread have you been living in for the past 3 years?
Oh my god. And then you sent him another voice memo.
Yeah, I did.
But you're a straight man looking for a woman, but you do not want her to have any rights.
Literally. And then he goes, because abortion is murder. You know what? You know what's actual murder? Me actually fucking murdering you.
You know what's actually murder? Kids getting killed in schools because of
him.
Because you're so pro-gun. People like you. Don't take away my guns. What if the government attacks us?
Actually is murder. Hate crimes against the LGBT.
Femicide.
Literally. What? Anyway. Continue to your
so
voice
after
memo
he
because
says
I am getting heated again.
Are abortions pro-science or pro-church?
Ooh! Ooh!
Okay, we skipped a lot there. So I'll come. Let's use some logic. And I'm atheist, BTW, so nice try. Murder is bad. Abortion involves murder. Therefore, abortion is bad.
So you only could be an atheist if you murder people?
What?
He was like, I'm an atheist.
Because I said
use logic. Murder is bad. But why did he put that he's atheist?
Because I said about church in the voice memo. Because I said, is it pro-science or pro-church?
Yeah, but he's putting that in the relation to murder is bad. Him being an atheist, murder is bad.
Just go on to the next one.
No, but I'm trying to. None of this makes any sense.
It's not going to make sense because it's fucking stupid.
I know. So what do you think about the death penalty?
Big fan of it for any crime that involves physically hurting someone else. Other crimes are too subjective, in my opinion.
I don't even know. Republicans contradict themselves.
Literally. Like, it's so ironic that, like, if you see a map of all of the states that have restricted or banned abortion since Roe v. Wade got overturned, and you see what states still offer the death penalty, it's literally the same thing, which is so, like, North Carolina is about to, it's a bill is being passed through the state where if you get an abortion, you get the death penalty, which is a little ironic to me.
Right, like, you're killing somebody.
But it's okay because unborn babies, they're not
even a fucking baby. They're literally a fucking clump of mucus.
Because that's what they can advocate for. They don't have a voice. They're not real. They're something that someone will never see. They don't have to speak back to them. But the minute they're born,
and then it goes, big fan of any crime that involves physically hurting someone else.
Big fan of it for any crime. Not a big fan of any crime.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to re-say that one.
Read.
I'm dyslexic, bitch. Stop.
That's a clip right there.
I can't read. Everybody knows I can't fucking read because I say it every time. Anyway.
This is why I'm reading the big words today.
Then read the fucking big words.
Okay. Well, now we're at... Show me an example and I'll happily adjust my views. Notice that I'm an atheist, pro-weed, and pro-LGBTQ, unlike traditional
You said that
reps.
already!
What? Oh, thank God. Now I want to fuck you. Like, oh, I'm so glad you said that. Like, oh, you're definitely my type here.
Like,
but never said pro-women's rights because he does not know what a woman is because he has never seen a woman.
If abortion equals murder and death penalty equals murder, make it make sense.
Because the context is different. A person should be murdered if a crime has been committed, but an unborn child has not committed a crime. Is this a crime right here? Is crime? He says crime.
It's a crime actually fucking talking to this person.
And we're still going. So, yeah.
Notice unborn. Only people born or citizens have rights. Not living, not a child, a clump of cells.
That's up for debate and subjective. Some Republicans believe abortion should be 100% banned from conception, and some believe that it should be whenever a child has a beating heart.
I'm so tired of this conversation.
No, I know.
So every time you jerk off, you're killing millions of children? I don't know, man. That sounds like the death penalty worthy.
Well, my stance on abortion is that I'm pro-life with the exception of if it's a danger to the mother, then she should be allowed to have an abortion to protect herself. I used to be 100% pro-life until I realized that was a logical contradiction to the right to self-defense. I'm telling you, I'll change my mind if necessary. Well, good thing you'll never have to make this fucking decision in your life because you can't bear children.
Literally.
So, no uterus, no opinion.
Literally. What about religious freedom guaranteed in the Constitution? Many religions allow abortion, which is facts. Do you think they shouldn't have that?
Now we have a voice memo because I'm fucking psychotic.
I think vasectomies should be mandatory to protect men from women. Therefore, no babies can be created, and therefore, no abortions should happen.
Sounds pretty good to me because I said it.
Literally.
Wait, was that one? Oh, yeah. Many religions allow abortion.
Yeah, you can just read what he says.
I'd rather have women be allowed to use their Second Amendment to protect themselves against men raping them.
But how? ... That's murder.
Literally. Yep, but for self-defense. This is why I'm pro-choice if a woman is in danger. You see, I think women should protect themselves from being raped, not just stop the issue of rape altogether and kill all men.
I'm going to kill this man. Like, if I ever see him, I don't care if this is going out.
I can show you 20 of them we went to college with. Like...
And we go, pro-choice isn't self-defense.
If it protects a woman from death, then it would be. There are some countries where abortion is 100% banned, and pregnant women have died because of that. Oh, you do your research, but only if it suits your own.
I want to rip my
biased
fucking
beliefs.
hair out. I want to rip it out.
A woman should be allowed to shoot a guy if he assaults her. Oh, wait, no. I said something before that.
Help. Send help, please. I don't even fucking know where we are in this
you're so
fucking
close.
conversation.
The top.
Okay. I can find my way in a conversation.
You just said you didn't know where you were.
Okay, I know, but I could edit this out. So you're so close. Maybe because they should give people the choice if they want to be pregnant. Abortions are not 100%. People can still die from pregnancy if not treated properly.
Oh, definitely. Women should have freedom to do whatever they want as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. But self-defense is a different story. A woman should be allowed to shoot a guy if he assaults her.
Pregnancy is literally a psychological pain.
Physiological.
Oh. Pregnancy is literally a physiological pain people have to endure for 9+ months. And with that deadlift, I can't read because my eyes. Okay. And with that deadlift form, you ain't defending anything.
He had a picture on his profile of him deadlifting, and it just wasn't good.
I can deadlift more than that man can.
I can imagine. That's why women should be allowed to own a gun and protect men from assaulting them, in my opinion.
How many
women
times
not
are you
allowed to
gonna
own
fucking
guns?
say my opinion?
Look, it's your opinion.
That's my opinion!
I discover a new muscle group every time I deadlift. LOL.
How about men stop assaulting women?
100 emoji. That's why I 100% support women defending them from assaults with guns. Like you missed the point. Like,
does my life only have to be in physical danger? What about the mental and emotional danger? Do you not believe in those either?
this is where I disagree, I think. Physical pain is quantifiable and objective, but emotional pain is subjective. I don't want to waste your time on a philosophy/logic lesson, but this is 99% of why I'm a libertarian. And you're proud to say that too. Like, that's
99% why you have a 4-inch fucking penis.
I think that's being generous. Political ideologies basically boil down to if you are more of a practical or philosophical thinker. And I tend to think philosophically.
Does it still count as self-defense if I kill myself in the act? Is that still murder? If he provides me the gun and I just shoot myself.
I think he'd be an accessory if he knew why you were doing it.
Because of him.
Because of him.
It's a literally, I don't even know I can't even get this shit off my screen.
My uterus is not philosophical or practically any of your business. You would trust me with a gun, but not with my own healthcare decision? You're playing yourself. See, you're just thinking more practically, and I'm thinking more philosophically. Because,
it's exhausting. This is exhausting. I'm exhausted.
Is there fucking more?
There's so much more. He
I'm
just
done.
keeps fucking
I'm
saying
done.
the same thing over and over and over again. In my opinion. You know what's my fucking opinion? Bye.
Bye. But how fucking crazy that there are people. These people exist.
I told you this one's a fucking doozy of a fucking episode.
And it's always not.
And this was what, our first night of making this profile?
It was the first week of it, yeah.
That was. I guarantee this man is either hiding bodies in his fucking basement.
The episode 3 of Last of Us where Ron Swanson's just in the basement. That's literally this guy. This guy has not seen the sun in 7 years.
He doesn't deserve to.
And this guy doesn't seem mentally well either. He
I know he
own
needs
a gun.
Exactly. It's fucking scary. But self-defense. Yeah, I need self-defense from you.
So here we have a lovely...
All right, we're changing the vibes here. But not really. It's all the same one. So it's this guy named Jay. And he goes, New Jersey, even though I feel like I belong in Texas. Christian, dogs, tequila, family, guns. Can you guess what his I was gonna say religious belief, but yeah, guess what his religious belief and his political belief is?
He's a conservative Christian.
Whoa.
Shocker. He listens to country music.
I mean, he wants to be into just live in Texas. You belong there, clearly.
And you want kids someday? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. He just looks
After work, you can find me.
walking dogs, working on my truck, or sleeping.
That's a really good accent. He also has a picture of him wearing a flat, like he's on the motorcycle, leather jacket up, flag
American
behind
flags.
it, American flags.
And then a
all
picture with a
surrounding.
country cowboy hat. And I
Oh,
think
and his truck. That looks like a fucking.
the world
Ted
will be a
Bundy.
better place with more good, straightforward people that think of others, not just their own agenda.
I don't think he's ever even thought of anybody.
I don't think he's thought ever.
Period.
Period. Period.
Period.
All right.
Period.
So
Yeah.
it was
it.
International Women's Day this week. So
Yes.
I thought it'd be a great idea to ask men on the dating app, name 3 women that inspire them. And then I readjusted the answers to women that aren't related to them because apparently the only women that inspire them are related to them. That's the only women they know. So we have D here. Oh my God.
Fire emoji.
Nice.
I don't even know what the fuck that emoji is.
A goblin.
What the fuck?
Okay, Mr. 5'9".
Ouch. I'm in fact 5'11". If I was fucking
Capping.
capping, why the fuck would he say that?
that's what the kids do these days, Paulina. I know you're a little out of touch.
It's the emoji of a hat and then ing.
It's a cap.
If I was capping, that's not even how you fucking say that. If I was capping,
Yeah. If I was lying.
yeah, but it's not like
He would
in
just
the
say on
sentence.
6 flat. Oh, wow. He speaks. Because this time he's only spoken in emojis. Happy International Women's Day. Name 3 women who inspire you.
my mom, and my cat.
Okay, do it again, but they can't be related to you. Also, me, you don't even know me.
You drive stick, good enough. Okay, fine. Frida Kahlo, Amelia Earhart, Beyonce,
Why?
sex.
Why do you hate women?
I love them. I have 2 older sisters. What's your deal?
Seems like you only want to have sex with women. Is that why they inspire you?
Whatever you want to believe. Woke equals fake, by the way.
Explain.
No one cares that much about anything.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bye. Oh, God. Like he literally, Frida Kahlo, Amelia Earhart, Beyonce, literally the most random woman.
Why? Sex. And then why do you love them? I love them. My sister. Why did I mean?
I have sisters, so I can like women. Like, it's okay.
How did you go from sex to sisters? That man needs to lay off the fucking porn.
We have a profile here from another D name.
Okay. What if I told you that I can give you the Hallmark experience? Small town guy who will meet you in your hometown and teach you the true meaning of Christmas. Failing that, I have a job. Am not lying about my height and will respond to messages.
I hate Hallmark. I mean, Hallmark movies are so God and straight coded.
But you know what gets me? He goes, failing that. But you just said you could give me that. But failing that.
But in case he can't, because he's not even sure of himself. You know, he's not lying about his height, Paulina. He's really not. I'm not fucking lying. I'm really 5'5.5". Like, I'm not lying, okay? Like, it's okay. Like, we can just talk. It's fine. Like, please, why are you leaving? Wait, come back. No, wait. Why are you going to the bathroom? Can you stop climbing out the window?
Oh my gosh.
I'm the funniest person. E, not the same E.
Hey, what's the most fun you've ever had while
Well,
traveling?
this guy was a firefighter, so I was like, ugh. Clubbing until 6 a.m. in Hungary was pretty fun. But what a boring question. You can do better.
All right, that's pretty cool. What's the wildest place you've ever had sex?
In a cop car.
Nice. Handcuffed by a cop, or do you... Are you broke in there?
I don't kiss and tell. Your turn.
Oh my god. First of all, there's so many things I could say about that. Probably on top of a fire truck. What's your favorite place to be kissed?
On my deathbed. Happy International Women's Day. Name 3 women who inspire you.
Okay, cool then. I would say 3 women that inspire me are Betty White, Eleanor Roosevelt, and my mom. What about you?
Lady Gaga, Greta Thunberg, and Dylan Mulvaney.
Those are some great women. Have you ever heard of Fire Island, specifically the Pines or Cherry Grove?
I know Fire Island because gay.
Nice. My parents have a home there, so I go there every summer. Do you go to the Invasion on 4th July 4th?
I'm done with him. Oh, it's a drag. Okay. No, I've never been.
Oh my god. It's amazing. A lot of fun. It's a drag show where people invade the Pines. People on boats come in all over the island. You should definitely go next year. Do you have any plans this weekend? No.
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 Not with you.
With you. Hey, Bella, how's it going?
Just working. How about you?
I'm also working. There are a few things I need to take care of. By the way, I was wondering if you'd like to meet sometime.
Happy International Women's Day. Oh, no. Name 3 women who inspire you.
I'm fucking dead, Rihanna! Malala and my mom. What about you? Happy Women's Day. Why is it always their mom?
Malala.
Oh my god!
Happy International Women's Day. Name 3 women who inspire you.
My mom, Mary Edwards Walker. You guys are never gonna guess the third one. Rosa Parks.
Well, I literally say international in my text message, and they say Happy National Women's Day. Like, they don't care.
Or the other guy just said Happy Women's Day. Every day's Women's Day. Women's Day.
You know, Ford just released the men-only truck. No seatbelts, because that's invented by a woman. Actually, there's no wheels. There's nothing. It's a horse and buggy. Happy International Women's Day. Name 3 women who inspire you.
My mom, my cousin. I can't even remember that. I'll cheat a little bit and say my fellow female grad students. How about you? What would your Mount Rushmore for that would inspire you?
Okay, do it again, but they can't be related to you. LMAO. My Mount Rushmore 4 are Trixie Mattel, Katya, Lady Gaga, and Harry Styles.
Let's see. So I'll keep the last one from my list, and then I'll add Dr. Nancy Jensen and Shakira.
I think this was a good answer, though.
Why those?
So my fellow grad students, because I see their work effort in a similar field to me. Dr. Nancy Jensen worked on some great fundamental mass spec work, and Shakira because she overcame many issues that typical Colombians face.
How about you? We literally... okay.
Oh, okay, we have to skip to the end. This was our Tesla guy. I decided to revisit him just to see what he had to say about things.
About 3 women that inspire him.
Happy International Women's Day. Name 3 women who inspire you, and they can't be related to you.
Malala. She's from my country, Pakistan. Is it Alexandra?
Alexandra Cortez.
Alexandra Cortez. Yeah. I agree with most of her point of views. Most. Okay. Emma Watson for advocating on feminism and equality. Also being my childhood crush. Haha.
If I had a shot for every time that someone said Malala.
And Emma Watson.
And Emma Watson.
It's always Emma Watson.
And I think that's the end of it today.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh wait, but maybe we'll see if somebody responded because I've been talking to people.
Yes, we have been doing some live stuff in the meantime.
Okay. This is G. He's 54. He says he's Christian and moderate. So I go...
Also, hey, you're not moderate. No, you're not.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. He actually gave me a hint to help me make the first move. And asked me about my go-to party anthem. So I go, what's your go-to party anthem? Hello, this is how we do it. I go, okay, shots. He goes, good choice. I was like, I have a question for you, George. Sure. Where were you and your friends January 6, 2021? I was at work like any other day. Okay, good start so far. LOL. What are your thoughts about it? It was deplorable behavior. Agreed. Check mark. It says on your profile that you're moderate. Care to explain? To be honest, I'm not too politically oriented. Okay, so then why is it on your profile?
When I was at dinner the other day, we were talking with my friends and we were talking about someone we knew. And they were talking about how they're so like right wing and stuff. And I was like, their dad went to January 6th, right? Like he drove down there. Oof. And it was just like, what? He was like, no, yeah, they're not good people. I'm also moving. I'm moving to the blast zone, guys, aka Washington, D.C.
You also dyed your hair.
I also did dye my hair because
Yeah, so we're gonna try to mass record these episodes.
If not, We're gonna try our best.
We're gonna try our best. We might do a few episodes virtually. It might change. We don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to see what's happening.
Yeah. So,
Like, comment, subscribe, everything.
You know what? We really want you guys to submit something. Please submit
your
any horror stories. If you were like maybe dating a January 6er or
You ever ran into one?
ever like date someone who you politically disagreed with.
Oh, I think I have a story about that. Well, it's a story of a story.
Sure.
Someone we know went to a very hicky high school.
Okay.
And
Me.
some of their like former classmates went to January 6th. So the group of them from the hometown scoured those people's Twitters, their Instagrams and stuff, gathered everything and submitted to the FBI, and they got arrested.
We love that.
Yeah. Maybe if you like go against the United States government and you try to like upturn an election, there's going to be
worked for
consequences.
Someone who was a QAnon supporter. And that was not great. I quit.
That wasn't even the final straw, though.
Oh, God. Yeah, if you have any stories, please let us know. We would love to read them for the pod. Like, follow, subscribe. We have lots of content on our TikToks and Instagram. We're always on there. We're fucking just addicted to that shit.
Let us know what you want to see from us, if there's any hot topics.
Yeah, and stay tuned for the next one.
All right.
Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye.